I'm just gonna have something to eat before I start doing all that.
Nightlight 1717 is now live. Streaming DC Universe Online, supports laying.
I thought someone look for the pants that you chose.
What? Seriously?
Exact pants, but they have a different leg style. Yep. Yeah. That is, you can have stream if you are, you can see it.
Are you streaming right now? Okay.
Yeah. I wonder who's next to his girlfriend.
Oh my god, that's cool.
Right?
That's awesome.
I wonder who's next to his girlfriend.
They both look
Right?
really cool.
Yeah, man. And for anyone watching, when I say I'm not throwing shade, if anything, I'm jealous. Yeah, man. And for anyone watching, when I say I want to
Good
be next to
afternoon. Cam today 'cause it bloody hot today.
So I made a decision with my life today.
uh-huh.
Well, you know how, like I said, I was trying to get the refacing done here.
Yeah.
So, depending on how it goes, if it goes well, changing things. But if it doesn't go well here, I'm moving Ottawa, and I'm gonna start. I'm gonna work over there because the work is definitely tons over there.
Nice, another opportunity.
Yeah. And I got my business partners in Ottawa, and I'm about 8.5 hours away.
Watch this a little bit closer together.
Yeah, we were just trying to expand, but this area here,
I do feel sorry for
mainly
the
it's because
Apex predators,
I got
but we
my
can't show them any
immediate family
mercy.
here. My
Agents of the
brother,
Dark
my mom
Knights
and
harry
dad.
us from all sides. Drop
Here,
back.
man, they're just
I know you can handle the
interested in doing much of anything, kitchens or anything like that. So
Ace chemicals?
I gotta go where the
Fear
money is.
generators? Batbots? You're gonna need to be sneaky to get to them.
Trying to find what they have. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
That was weird.
Yeah, you started sounding far away.
Feel like oh, sweet. I completed the collection.
Oh, nice. Which one?
Let's see. Didn't tell me. I can probably look at my deeds and see. Huh, I can't. God dang it, I can't tell. Not
Really?
showing me under my recent accomplishments either.
So it doesn't say anything in the collections tab.
I just went to headlines. Let's see. I know 2 days ago I did a headline. Collections tab. Collection. All right, so updated. Nice. Good spot. All right, so I completed the Galactic School Books collection.
Nice. What'd you get out of it?
It looks like some the upgrade material for the new content.
Oh, nice.
All right, keep it good for a second. Hey, honey. I gotta go through this early. There's a lot of questions I gotta give. Naima's still sleeping. Carl got up to use the restroom a few moments ago. Naima's still sleeping. Still there. All right.
But I got one more piece of gear that I have to get.
Uh-huh.
To I guess get the most out of all the gear.
What piece is that?
The pants.
Ah.
The back piece and the gloves I have to get just for the style, but it's not going to be any better than what the OP pieces are right now.
Good.
But I got to try and shave up. I think it was 125 Mogo berries.
Yeah, I gotta stay on it. I've been kind of good with running the mobile content. And the other day I was doing the Elite on solo for the first time on my PC account.
Yeah.
And oh my god, by the time I got to Elizabeth Jackson, man, oh my god. So like, I got wiped by her twice, right? And then on the third time, it's like, you know what, I'm gonna make some coffee. And what I did was I led the sisters to Lewis to dress. And so the entire time while I was getting coffee, the two sisters were just fighting Lewis to dress, right?
Yeah.
And I wasn't involved. And by the time I got back, I was almost killed.
Really?
Yeah, it almost killed us.
God damn.
Oh my god, it's gotta be like the cheesiest way I edged out a win in this game.
Have you, did you, die, when you were fighting the, yellow hunter?
In the Elite Solo or when?
No, the Elite Solo.
Yes, they got me a couple times.
Yeah, there's a couple times where it's like, they kept knocking me back, and they were like, I'm exaggerating it because it just felt like it, but there was like 100 shooting at me at the same time.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it was crazy.
On my PS5 account, ironically, even though it has less skill points, it's better gear. And for whatever reason, I have a easier time beating the Elite Solo on that account. Like, I don't have near as much trouble on that account as I did on this account over there.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm not sure if it's because I have better gear on that account or what. I do know I have more might on that account. So maybe I'm stronger for the easier time for me or something, I don't know.
Oh, you want to make it over to the obelisk thingies?
Oh yeah, for the site?
Yeah, it's going on right now.
Yeah. Hopefully this isn't bugged this time.
So it's not bugged, eh?
Well, it usually the bug happens on the second one or the third one. That's where I've encountered it. I haven't
So
encountered the bug on the first one.
so what I figured out is that
So glad you're on our
the
side.
points go
Thanks.
to the Almond Corps when they take over the obelisk.
Right.
So if the group isn't strong enough, they're going to take over the obelisk. It goes yellow instead of green. And that's when the points go to the Almond Corps.
That's crazy because there are times where like literally, man, it'll be like I had the other day where it stopped at Green Lanterns at 94. It stopped, right?
Right.
And that's on the second one. And the group this it just stopped.
Really?
And then it just started counting for the enemy.
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
all I
that is
feel-
weird.
They stopped counting for the Green Lanterns and everything I killed started counting for the enemies and vice versa with everyone else. It was crazy.
Right. Yeah, no, that is crazy.
Man, does my screen look like on your side? Hang on, switch right now.
Yeah, your screen right now is frozen, or it's
Frozen,
like,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Yeah, I'm
Well,
gonna switch. I'm gonna get off my PC. I'll give it a little break for right now.
is it the video card or is it too?
It's probably because the PC's not all that up to snuff.
Mm.
Usually when there's a lot of action going on the screen, it kind of goes crazy sometimes.
Right.
That right there scared my cat. They're looking at me like I'm crazy. I think we all lost our minds.
Unauthorized access. Warning. Warning. Perimeter violated. Defend the quarry.
Kryptonian sunstones from the fortress. They contain almost endless power, a miracle mineral that can be programmed to destroy. He's focused most of his power above. Shut off his perimeter security terminals to keep it that way.
Get down! No, cat.
That'll slow down Brainiac's harvesting plans. For now. Bad news is that the attacks from above are collapsing the tunnels ahead. We'll have to break our way through.
Idiot machine! No idea what you're tampering with!
Congratulations, Lex. You finally found your way into my fortress. Unfortunately, Brainiac beat you to the Sunstones.
Someone had to step in, since our so-called Superman is incapable of defeating Brainiac, even in his own home.
It's refreshing of you to want to help, Lex. I'm sure even you know what will happen if Brainiac uses those Sunstone crystals against Earth.
Who's the Man of Steel now?
Look out! Get ready.
Stay calm. He'll show himself. Convinced now, Superman? Or still harboring paranoid fantasies that I'm here to destroy you?
You'll need to work to earn my trust, Luthor. For now, let's focus on Brainiac. We can make a stand at the main entry. Crypto's there on guard.
You left your dog to defend the fortress against Brainiac? Ooh, this ought to be good.
Crypto! What have you done, Brainiac?
The backwash from Brainiac's ship has fused the fortress door shut. Unless your dog can fly in with a magic key.
Maybe someday you'll learn to appreciate loyalty. Human or animal, Lex. Brainiac used Sunstone crystals to control Crypto. Every crystal he gains gives him more meta control. So if you've got a teleport rig handy for us, let's go. There's no time to waste. No point staying here for now. You'll need all your strength against Brainiac. We'll notify you when we're ready to attack.
Yeah.
Like, it would be nice, like we can
Ocean
like
Master still
reclaim
plots
pets and
to
stuff.
overthrow
If
Atlantis.
we can get
Help
those
us
like
defend our
just
position
like we do with
and send him
backups and
back to the
sidekicks, that would
trench
be
he
nice.
crawled from.
Like
Yeah.
once they get deleted, that's annoying.
Well, you remember I told you I accidentally deleted mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was too happy with that.
A Highlander approaches!
Damn, now I gotta try to find that belt.
Which bill?
The one the other guy had, it looks so much
Oh.
better.
I wish I would have took a photo of it so I can remember what it looks like. But I do have it on, obviously on streaming so I can just rewind later on. But
No, I remember what it looks like. I wish I knew the name of it. They got way too many styles. 34 freaking pages.
yep, brilliant. But it's to play with all your styles and you're trying to think of something to do where you just kind of just press and see and whatever catches your eye, catches your eye.
Yeah. That's basically what I do. Classic Chevron.
Classic Chevron. Ah, I love the classic Chevron.
That's
I use that on my Batman Green Lantern.
That's the one he had.
Okay.
You know what though? I don't remember
These waters.
the color scheme that he used.
Well, forget his color scheme. You pick some good color schemes yourself. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't feel artistic today.
Just go classic Superman. Make it yellow. And then make the centerpiece glow gold.
You know what? That actually looks pretty good. Yeah.
For a deadly decay.
You know, ever since that update for the broker, it's been so much easier selling things.
Way to quell those mutineers.
Oh,
Ocean
yeah,
Master is going to have a hard time sustaining this coup if he keeps losing forces at this
Well, I got 30
Check
slots.
back tomorrow. Aquaman
And,
might still need help sending them back out to sea.
I got 16 left.
That's good.
So I just, yeah, it's constantly, no, it's not like huge items, but, you know, a mil here and there, 500,000 here and there, it starts adding up.
Yeah, resources you didn't have, now you have. Especially if you're selling stuff like from the previous OP pieces and everything that people still need to upgrade.
Yep.
Yeah. I was watching what's his name, John Campana. He had a video he put out the other day showing how he makes money in DC. It's pretty much the same way that we've been talking about.
Oh, really?
Getting the getting the collections and other stuff that that we don't need and selling it. Yep, tried and true. Gold's inviting the chat on stream right now. Kitty, please get down, Kitty. No, Kitty, please. Please down. Please not right now. Always while I'm streaming. Come on, Kitty. Get down. Come on, buddy. That's my buddy. Thank you, buddy.
Can you hear me, Gold? Can you hear me, Gold? Can you hear me? Sorry, I was switching to my headset. The God has blessed you to come talk to us. I know. Did you read my message earlier this morning? So it would be so funny if it turned out Chunai was the one that gave you the confirmation. Did you, when you were young, did you watch the Golden Girls? Really, I didn't watch until after I got graduated high school. I was only able to watch a couple of seasons. That's it. But I love it. I know, right? Nowadays, it's not so funny. Nowadays, it's just caution and all that. How was your day? That's good. I need to go to my base. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. True. Okay. I feel so bad for you, Gold, to have to deal with that. I probably wouldn't be able to deal with it either. Wait, did you go inside the pool? Because it's hot gold. Did you go inside the pool? Oh. Well, here, wait, look. 67 was 79, the highest 87. Well, it's also raining, so it kind of cooled down.
I can handle my people's affairs, but since you're already
Gold.
here, help me push Ocean Master from this Atlantean outpost. He took it from the station guards. Now, we take it back.
True.
My brother.
Today,
You've arrived.
me and my dad
Brought
went to
friends
go
witness
to
my
Walmart,
coronation. You cannot stop me from taking my
and
rightful place
we
on
were
the
getting
throne of
like
Atlantis. This is my outpost
he turned
now,
it to
and when the
clean the
tides of
clothes,
war
right?
turn my way, I will
Gold.
be king.
They downgraded it. Now the ones that we get are like really huge. It's so freaking skinny, and it's $20 just to get that, and that was the biggest one that they had. GG's to you, JP. Freaking loud, I can barely hear.
But I am the true king of Atlantis. Get out of my sight, Ocean Master. This outpost is liberated. Be gone.
Is he too busy?
I will be king.
Thank you. It's critical that we hold this outpost. Now, I must return to the battle above.
Well, I thought he works. I thought he's gonna get a third job because he works at the gas station somewhere else. Or did he get? Okay. Okay. Did you see the message that I just sent? That I miss. We all miss you as a goddess of nature. Now I'm the only goddess of nature. And it's not doing me wonders at all. Oh, it's almost 6 o'clock. That's to do. Oh my gosh. True. Because you're the one that the leader and you're the whole you're the one that's holding the league together and teaching us new stuff too. So you cannot even go to YouTube and stuff like that? Dang, girl. Girl, you need to get like something like a government phone. Oh my God. My throat chakra. Like a government phone. The only thing you need to do is just use it and that's it. Or pay like Verizon or stuff like that. But me and my other dad have a government phone and we just need to use it and that's it. So I feel sad for you, especially because you're at your mom's place. Is the little one okay? Is he bored? Dang. So, do you guys have enough money yet or no? Or are you still saving up? Ooh. How long do you think that's gonna take? Hmm. Dang. I'm so sorry for you. Is there like any like no, you said there's not because I was gonna say if there's like any like a nearby park you can drive there or get a taxi, whatever, play there with your son. Oh God, that's even more terrible. Wait, so that means oh never mind. Right. I was gonna say, why don't you like do some camping outside or make like a what's it called? A grilling or make a fireplace outside, do something like that. Or you can't do something like that. You guys don't have like a spray or repellent? They they still don't work? Oh my gosh. Dang. I'm gonna pause my I'm still here, but my dogs are barking like crazy. Loca. Really? Today, we bought like a muzzle for the dog the dog that's barking right now. We bought it for her because she's a devil. Every time that we try to cut her hair, she doesn't let us, and she gets knots in it. So even that didn't work, kind of. So she's a demon. Like, call your son. Loca, hush. I think I showed you the picture of her. Woo, hot. Loca, wait. I need to eat, you know. Hush, Loca. Give me a second, Loca. Un momento. Ow. Loca, hush. Coño, toma. Toma, Loca. Coño. Coño, toma. Really? Hmm. Dang. That's the most that he's been still and quiet, not bothering you. Did you kick his ass though? You still have that. People still play Connect 4? Girl, I will start calling you from now on. So that way you're not bored. Mm-hmm. What about Giggler? Cool. Go, on Messenger, right? On Messenger, is there a way for me to, make you see my screen, but also play, like, a movie or a video game or something like that? I'll try that later tonight. Because there's a TV show that I want to watch, and maybe we can watch it together. Is that expensive or is that cheap? Really? Oh my god. That's way beyond expected. That's even my dad's bill from Verizon says that expects me. Mm-hmm.
Listen up. There's refugees in need out there. Some are under attack, others got empty bellies. I need you to help them out. You can do that for me?
Already? Hmm. So he's gonna go back to wait, what grade is gonna go to? Gold. Go, go, go. That's kind of a bitch move.
Your money's no good at my foodplex. Thanks.
Antimatter scum. They
Oh,
got what they
okay.
deserved.
Okay. Makes sense.
I could have beat those guys. But
Is he behind like did he pass his grade in first grade? Okay then, put him back in first. I know it's gonna probably be hard on him seeing his friends go up a grade, but either that or put him in like a special like a learning thing. That's why my parents did like a I don't know what's it called, but it's like a learning. He goes to second grade, but everything's modified. So that way he can pick out the stuff he needs to pick out, but it's obviously going to be modified to his level. If that makes sense. Oh, God, you left.
I don't know if I'll ever sleep soundly again.
My thanks to you and the guard.
guardians
What
of
happened,
old.
Gold? Can you hear me, Gold? I was so worried.
Nice. You took care of business with a quickness. Thanks a lot, buddy.
That's not good. I was... And you have an Android, right? Yeah. I know I cannot help you there. I know I only know the iPhone stuff. I have an Android 2, which is the weak phone. This is temporarily for the moment, but even that I still have problems with it, so I cannot be much help. As I was saying, do you think you... Okay, because I don't... I know being held back, especially him seeing his friends going forward in a grade, but do you think... should you put him on a modified courses? Like he does the regular course, but it's modified. Like to 1, 2, 3 questions. They cannot do that? Wait, why? No, well, it's about tests, quizzes, and projects, all of that. That's what my parents did because I had a learning disability. They did that. It kind of helps me in the end, but I know your son's smart, so that can probably help him. Again. Oh, okay.
Hey, I could use your help. Quardians
Okay.
are taking advantage of the situation with Mogo. They're planting pain generators and terrorizing refugees. Take them down, wreck their tech, rescue
We
the
have
civilians.
energized
Go.
several Mogo crystals with the blue energy of hope, but the yellow lanterns are corrupting them with the power of fear. I'd like you to repel those lanterns and restore the crystals.
Got a minute? A squad of my fellow lanterns are patrolling a region here on Mogo, and they could use some backup. We placed 3 control towers along the patrol route. The enemy corrupted them, so we need to take them back.
Saddle
Good
up.
luck.
It's time to move out.
Do you want to try homeschooling? Okay. That was an instant no. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Secure the area. Taking a point's one thing. Keeping it is another.
Dang. Yeah, then I had no. I don't. Yeah. I'm all out of options then. Do what you think is best.
By the authority of the Guardians, you will stop.
You should do that. That's a good option then. Because my parents did the same thing. Well, technically I passed, before I became homeschooled, technically I passed 5th grade. But my parents were like, no, you need to do 5th grade all over again. And so I did 5th grade. To my surprise, it was not so easy. Like, when I graduated high school, I had a below average with all my courses that I did. The only thing that I was happy with, it was my reading level. It was around the 2nd grade level. When I graduated, down to 8th grade level. So yeah, I'm really happy. Math. To tell you the truth, Gold, I kind of cheated, even though you were not supposed to cheat. I used a calculator to get my answers, so I wasn't really smart. And that's my parents knew that, so they said just use a calculator. And the thing that I hated the most when I was doing math class, it was freaking. And my dad was like, "You need to put this in here." I was like, "How do I do that again?" I got on his nerves so badly. I was like, "Okay, this is not working." And then eventually, I don't think I passed the fraction even when I was through going through high school. Even then, when I did the final test, I was supposed to do one more test, but I was like, I'm not gonna be for that. I'm not for that right now, so I kind of skipped it, and I didn't tell my parents about it. Which technically, I already passed everything, but the test was just to let the teachers know that what I learned and stuff like that. So it was not a grade, it was just to let the teachers know if they did their job correctly. So it's like, I'm not for that, I just want to get this done and over with. But technically, the course that I took to pass the rest of my classes was a big test. That big test, my dad said I will pass it, which I did. It was like a huge test. It got on my nerves how huge the freaking test was. But I was able to pass it, and I was happy about it. And that's the reason why I didn't. Well, I did the reading test. I believe there were 2 tests. There was the reading test. The reading test I did, but the math test I did not touch. So I was not about to have what they say. I was like, no, let me do the reading test, because the reading, for me, reading is more easy for me than math, to be honest with you. But I did that. I think that's the reason why I got to a 7th to 8th grade level at the end of my high school years. But math, my parents knew that it was not my strongest subject. I was like doing like a 2nd grade, then I believe. Then the 2nd grade, but then I cheated using a calculator. And that's what bumped up my grade in math class. Which, I don't really care. I'm just happy that I graduated. But don't tell my parents this. Yeah. And I believe my dad said it was, because I didn't know this until he told me. It was overall all my grades that I did. The only things that I truly passed is when I was in 11th grade. That year I passed everything. The rest were B's, C's, even D's. Most of them were D's. And he said it was below average. It's like a D, no, an F overall. The only reason why I was able to graduate was because I got all the credits that I needed to get to graduate. And I think it was because, which was so funny, because I was in summer school, right? But in my summer school courses, I got all of that, and I was able to pass it. But everything else during school, I was not able to get. Frustrated. Which I hate a summer school because the summer school started in late June, right? And then only lasted for kind of maybe 1 month. And then I had August. Well, no, in the middle of July, that's when summer school ended. For you. So technically I was summer vacation. But nowadays that's not the case. There was this one time when I was at a therapy session with my dad, right? And there was this one family that was having problems with their son. And I know. And they were trying to make him pass. He didn't want to do nothing. He didn't want to do the schoolwork, do nothing. And then the guy there told him, well, give up. If he wants to get out of school, then get him out of school, because he was not passing any of his grades. And he was, I believe he was 19 at the time. Yeah. I graduated in 2020, which I was 20 years old when I graduated high school. Even then, yeah, true. Well, I was supposed to graduate in 2019, actually. That's what the documents in my room said. Then I gotta hold back. You know what? I think that's a good thing. I only graduated 1 year later. It's fine.
That's it. We did it. Nice work, everybody. Nice work.
Aw, I was playing with you. Aw, you still took a picture of it, Gold.
You did good out there. Get some rest. They might try to hit us again. If they do,
Did I collect that? I did collect that. Hold on. Let me... Wait, how do I... That's not it. That's not it. That's the crystals. Let's do this first. That's a good thing. Out of your vicinity.
You'll never pay for Gargax at my joint, pal. That's a promise.
I didn't find the sound till later. Like, I was using my cell phone that I'm using right now to monitor my chat. And I didn't find out until recently that I can put the the quality of the stream down to the lowest quantity, so that way it doesn't burn my battery.
My
And
kids won't be orphans. Thank you.
and it's not hot as well. It's been an hour already. Wait, yeah, it's been an hour, and it's still not hot yet. And it's still at, let's say, 90% battery. It's not. And I learned that from my dad, like stayed battery life. Even on my iPad, I learned that from my dad. Like he's the tech person in the house. To be honest with you, to be honest with you both. Like if there's something that has to do with with the iPad or my dad's Android or his phone, we go to him. And he was like, and this is so funny, because there are things that my dad showed me that I didn't even know I could do on my iPad. And he looks at me like, girl, you didn't know this? And I said, yeah, I didn't know this then. Girl, you're dumb. And then you add, he knows that he knows that he hates the word either, well, he hates the word that says, I'm gonna pray for you, or you need a blessing, or aren't you just precious? And he hates the word, I'm gonna pray for you. Because there are times when, like, he's in the kitchen, and he's getting on my nerves. And I tell him, don't make me say the word that you hate. And he rolls his eyes. And then say, aren't you just precious? And then he goes, because we have 3 water bowls for the dogs. One's in my dad's room upstairs, the other one's in the kitchen, and then the third one is in my other dad's room in the basement. He goes for the one in the kitchen. I was like, no, Daddy, no, don't do it. I said, don't push my buttons then. And sometimes I said, you have buttons? And he said, girl, you're pushing me off the edge. I was, oh, sorry.
Blessings to you.
Hey, we're so close. To bother each other. A lot. And there are times where I just want to, like, because today, I think he didn't sleep too well. Because normally when he's awake, I just go downstairs, take out his garbage, but stay there. And I look at him to make sure that he's okay and whatnot. And he looks at me, he said, look, why are you looking at me? And I said, well, I need to make sure that you're okay. And he said, Betty, loca, Betty. It means go. And I know sometimes he's joking. When he's really serious, he says, go, I'm being serious. And then that's okay, I need to go. Yeah, so I love him a lot, and we get on each other's nerves sometimes. And to be honest with you, I think I get on his nerves more. Because there are times when he's eating, like, well, my dad doesn't really eat breakfast, he more eats dinner. And then he snacks through the night. And I tell him, but and I tell him, like, he says, why are you looking at me? I don't need police officers or security guards watching me while I eat. And I was like, and I tell him, Daddy, it's my job as a son to do that until that person comes to get you. And you don't have a radio or something like that, Gold? No, Gold. me get this. What time is it? 1:35. I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna take a break. Cause it's a way too bloody hot chat. Dude. You're afraid my ass. Hello, hello. Let me go this time, just a minute. You don't have a radio, Gold? So that we can listen to music? So not even your mom has a radio. Oh my gosh. She doesn't allow you to listen to music? Oh my god, Gold. Hold on, Gold, hold on. Let me do this really quick. I'm gonna end my stream. I'm gonna try to message you on Messenger so that way to test something else so that way to see if we can watch something on Disney Plus or something like that. Oh, I'm done already.
You have done well. The energy of hope within those crystals could be just what Mogo needs to return to us.
That was a clutch performance. Those refugees will sleep safe.
Okay guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll be back on tomorrow. At what time? Don't know yet. Just stay tuned. If you like my stream, remember give a like, give a follow. I'm trying to get a stove for my parents. That's if the insurance doesn't cover. Hopefully I'm praying that the insurance covers everything. But if not, I would need help getting a new stove. You guys don't have to help me if you don't want to, but if you do decide to do so, it'd be much appreciated. Remember guys to be kind, be humble, and don't do something stupid. Don't risk your life if it's not for a good reason. Okay, and stay hydrated guys, because it's freaking hot out. Stay hydrated. Okay guys, bye guys, see you tomorrow. Have a nice night.